Good morning. Hi, this is Travis from National Weather Service, and this is your weather hazard briefing for Saturday, May 8th. We're looking for showers and storms throughout Tuesday. We have an upper level low just north of our area, and models are showing it to bring some instability and moisture to our area, particularly starting late Sunday and into Monday as that low kind of moves south over us. Today, though, we look to be quite breezy or windy, particularly in our southern areas, and potential for some blowing dust along I-15 just north of Idaho Falls again, particularly early in the morning. It's going to bring much cooler temperatures, that low. The cold front just went through yesterday, so we are going to have a chance for snow, particularly on Monday, maybe lingering into Tuesday in the mountains. And again, we have that kind of dry slot for today that's going to bring some windy conditions across our area. But there is some uncertainty in some areas, and I'll bring those to light here. With the winds today, that's going to be one of them. And then we also have some low temperatures, bring some freeze conditions on particularly Sunday morning and maybe Monday as well. So that's where some uncertainty lies as well. So here's that low. You can see some rotation here. And most of the moisture is just outside of our area, maybe a little bit of moisture later this afternoon along the Montana Divide for us. But for the most part, it'll be relatively dry with some stronger winds aloft that'll move across our area, particularly up to Snake Plain with some westerly winds. So again, the windy conditions, Snake Plain, southern Magic Valley, and as well as the southern Snake Plain. We do have a wind advisory that will continue throughout the day. Winds look to peak a little bit this mid-morning, back off by noon, and then come back up again. Maybe not quite near the wind advisory criteria, but definitely 20 to 30 with gusts near 40. Like I said, this mid-morning, and then backs off, and then it happens again this afternoon for those areas. In the northern Snake Plain near Idaho Falls, we do have winds that will be 20 to 30 miles an hour, and maybe gusting near 35 to 40, just by mid morning into noon, and then they start to back off in the afternoon. They are westerly, and that is a problem for blowing dust in that Osgood area. That looks to continue. Like I said, it won't start backing off till about 1, and then it just gradually backs off and then drops off pretty strong by 6 o'clock. And by 8 o'clock to 9, it kind of switches to a northerly wind, and so that should take any concern to blowing dust for sure at that point. But by mid-afternoon, it should back off quite nicely. And it won't be as windy to start with either as it was yesterday. So again, breezy across the whole area. Just a little bit of showers and thunderstorms in our northwest corner for today. Sunday, for the most part, looks relatively dry and nice conditions overall, but just cooler than normal. There's a chance of showers, particularly in the central mountains later. There's a little bit of uncertainty that could potentially be more widespread. One model holds us dry in kind of a northwest flow, and another one kind of drops some of that moisture from that low into us a little bit quicker on Sunday. But all models are really in agreement that low, drops south over us on Monday. Of course, the low had been spinning there for a couple days, so it's lost a lot of its instability, but it still will have enough to bring showers and afternoon thunderstorms, particularly if we clear across the area. And so we'll have some minor impacts. We'll look for an inch or two of high mountain snow for the most part. And then that does linger, although it's hard to tell at this point. Models are differing a little bit into Tuesday. One model shows quite a bit of moisture moving over to Tuesday, and another not so much. So as models get closer, we'll have a better idea of what will happen on Tuesday. But all models are kind of showing it moving out by Wednesday, Thursday, and starting to warm up. We're going to be much cooler than normal, 10 to 15 degrees today through Monday, and then just gradually gradual warming on Tuesday, and then quite a bit of warm up on Wednesday and Thursday, back to near normal. And so here's blowing dust potential again north of I-15 today, mainly mid-morning for that westerly winds, and should back off by the early to mid-afternoon, and then completely back off by early evening. And so here's kind of the wind speeds this morning across our area, highlighting near Idaho Falls, and then of course that southern Magic Valley, and then also here over Pocatello and American Falls Reservoir, And that continues more in the Eastern Magic and Southern Snake Plain area for this afternoon, but does look to back off fairly quickly in the early evening hours, particularly by 7 and 8 o'clock. Should backs off pretty quickly, you see here, more so for the Pocatello area and American Falls Reservoir area. We are looking for we have a freeze. Actually, we have a freeze warning out for Sunday morning, and so that is going to be a concern for any type of crops or plants that you have outdoors. And so here's your temperatures. You can see potentially a hard freeze below 28 in some areas in the Arco Desert, but most of the rest of them are in that 28 to 32 range across the Snake Plain, where we do our freeze frost program. And so you can see our temperatures are a little bit warmer, but still potentially a frost advisory for our northern Snake Plain, particularly on Monday morning. We'll have some cloud cover, so that if we have a little bit more cloud cover, it potentially could be a little bit warmer than this still. And then Tuesday morning, some models again are trying to clear us out, but for the most part, we probably will have clouds, so not looking for widespread freeze, particularly just in the northern Snake Plain again. And depending on how much moisture we have move in, it may be warmer than this again. And here's our high temperatures for today. Those are, again, 10 to 15 degrees above normal. And expect that through Monday, and just a slight warm up on Tuesday. And then by Wednesday, you can see that we're back to normal and then above normal by Thursday. I mentioned there was a little bit of snow potential. Mainly that's Monday and Tuesday. Right now the models are holding most of that Monday, but you can see that's not a lot, just a couple inches is worst case at this point. Potentially could be a little bit more. We'll keep an eye on that. So just to recap, we'll have that upper level low impacting us, bringing some much cooler in the normal temperatures and windy conditions today. And then as that low kind of moves over us, late Sunday to Monday, the potential for showers and thunderstorms return, particularly for Monday. If we clear out, we'll have a chance of those thunderstorms, but we'll have some mountain snow and some valley rain on Monday, and a little less certain of how much on Tuesday, if any. And that concludes the brief. If you have any questions, give us a call here at this number. Thank you.